Hey everyone, it's Mike and Dan, and we're here with our beer draft where we review beers. What are we drinking today, Dan?
All right, so today we've got from the brewery Weihenstephaner.
I was waiting for you to try to pronounce that.
It's pure German word right there. Weihenstephaner Vitus. This is one of my favorite brewing companies. One, it's German. I like the German breweries.
Right.
And this one is claimed to be the oldest continuously operated brewery in the world.
Really?
So
is that substantiated, that claim?
Yeah, I think so. So I was looking at their website last night. They have been officially licensed to brew since the year 1040.
1040, wow.
And there's actually document from as early as 768 of hops in the region. So there was a hop farmer or a hop garden within the vicinity of the monastery that was obligated to give a 10% tithe to the monastery. So you can just assume that those hops were going to the monastery for them to brew their beer.
That's incredible. So they'll be celebrating 1,000 years in this century.
That's right. It's amazing.
That is incredible.
And it's really good. They've got a whole bunch of different kinds of beers. I think the first Hefeweizen I had was from this brewery, and it's really good as well.
All right, great. Well, I can't wait to try it. You've talked it up, so.
So this one is a Singlebock, 7.7 ABV, so it's pretty strong.
So what's the difference between like a single bock, double bock?
I think typically the double bocks are a little stronger.
Okay.
I can't really remember exactly in the brewing process what's different about it. But the double bocks are a little stronger. But I think this one's a little strong to be a single bock even.
Yeah, 7.7%, so.
Let's check it out.
And we're putting these into Pilsner glasses. They recommended a goblet. Unfortunately, we don't have those, but anything with a wide mouth, I think is going to do. Wow, look at that color. Very light.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Very light. That's even lighter than...
That's one of the differences, I guess, straight away from a single bock or a double bock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, that's a big hit on that one.
Yeah, so light. We got a nice big pour there too, since it's a full pint.
All right. There you go. Sorry about
that. Thank you. That's all right. So yeah, a lot of head on that. I guess this is why they're suggesting to put it into a wide mouth glass. Yeah,
it looks like it's bottle fermented too. I've got some haze floating around on mine.
Yeah, if you take a look at my beer, and you can see just right down at the bottom, you can see that cloud of haze coming down. So yeah, this definitely looks like it was bottle fermented. And if you look in there, you can definitely see the sediment.
You can see it.
Now, if you recall from our string duster review, we didn't like that sediment, but you've had this beer before.
Yeah,
and you say it's good, right?
I think so. Yep.
So
we'll see how this one fares.
Give it a smell.
Oh,
it's a
wow.
very light smell. It smells good.
It's got a lot of what is it? Kind of fruity or.
And I definitely smell yeast from it being bottle conditioned, and that's not a bad thing in my book.
But it smells good. It smells refreshing right off the bat.
It does, yeah. It definitely does. You're right.
All right, let's go.
That is a good taste. That's really good.
Kind of like, so definitely you feel some carbonation to it. It's kind of a lighter mouthfeel to it. It's not that thick.
Kind of got almost like a citrusy.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, I think. Citrusy or a little bit of floral notes in there. Yeah, it's got some taste to it.
Really good. It does have a very complex taste. So have they been using the same recipe this entire time? Because I know that there were German purity laws where they could only brew it with a certain number of ingredients, right?
Right. I think so. From looking at their website last night, I think they have been using their same recipes for quite some time.
Brewed under the purity law of 1516.
1516.
So
this beer's got a lot of history.
Absolutely.
So Weihenstephaner, it's brewed in Freising, Germany, which is just a little bit north of Munich.
All right.
And I think the history behind the monastery, so the monastery started in the year 700 something. and they're brewing continuously. And in the year 18 something, the state of Bavaria kind of took over the monastery, shut it down.
Oh, really?
They took control of the brewing operation.
So they didn't have a break
right
in the brewing. Gotcha.
And years after that, it became part of a technical school in Munich or in Freising. So not only is it a working brewery, but it's also a place where people go to learn about the brewing process. So
oh, that's great.
it's kind of a neat combination of a production facility and a learning facility as well.
So if you ever make it over to Germany, is this on your list of places
Sure,
to visit?
absolutely, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, this is a great beer. I would definitely be interested in checking out anything else they've got.
Yeah,
they brew other stuff besides the Vitus?
They've got a Hefeweizen. They've got, I think they probably have a double bock as well. Let me see if I wrote any notes about that.
Yeah, I'd imagine if you're doing a single bock, they're probably doing a double as well.
They've got the Hefeweizen Dunkel. They've got a white beer, a Pilsner, an Oktoberfest beer.
Man, I'm just drinking this thing down. It's really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think for me that this is a beer that I would definitely buy.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I've had this one before, and I'll definitely have it again. It's one of my favorite German breweries for sure.
Yeah. Well, if you've had this beer, let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more reviews where we'll be looking at other German beers as well as American beers from all over the world, make sure you subscribe. And until then, we'll see you next time.
See ya.